Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Joe Hawkian live stream. It's your boy Joni Hawk, back at it again, making sure that live chat is on instead of top chat, because we can't forget that. Somatra, Aiden, Red Lego, Comfy, what up? We back at it again. I have now unmuted the mic. We'll get this shit started. I don't know if anyone's in OPQ right now. But hey, first of all, take a gander at this new goddamn fit. I'm gonna need a rating out of 10 on this new fit. This is the fit we're going for. I don't think anyone's doing OPQ right now, so I'm gonna go and train at a map. I know a good map, good for training, so I'm gonna head over there right now. I also feel like we can start using unagis instead of white pots. Might go buy some unagis as well. So yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Let's drop this garbage. Let's go to the storage keeper. Put this away. Put this away. It's garbage, garbage. Put these two away. Put this away. Put this away. Put this away. Okay. 8.5, 8.5. Smash next question. Why is maple cooked? Oh, it's just a thumbnail. It's just I thought the title matched the thumbnail. I don't actually think Maple Classic is cooked. I just want people to join the stream. But if you have more specific questions about Maple Classic, I'm more than eager to answer. So yeah, go ahead. Let's sell this shit. Let's sell this. Return scroll, return scroll. Let's get like 40 of them. And we're gonna get like 300 unagis. Am I using an invisible web? I'm using this web. Look at it. It looks like this. The Bloody Ruby Saber. We had a poll yesterday whether I should use the black saber or the red one, and people wanted the red one. 8.5, 7 out of 10, not bad. Some decent scores there. Let me increase the. I need to zoom in on the chat because it's so goddamn small. There we go. Yo, 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 what happened, guys? Classic is dead. Classic isn't even out yet. How can a... Classic is like a... It's like a sperm, you know what I mean? Like, it hasn't even developed into like an embryo. It's not even an infant. It's not even a child. Like, we don't know. If that's the answer you're looking for. We don't know what'll happen to Classic. But I thought, put the fucking clickbait ass thumbnail down, entice people to join, and then we can all chill and relax. Inkwell announced his pregnancy. Y'all tripping about Classic World being cooked. Who cares about if the meta changes, if the vibes are the same, that's all that matters. Yeah, man, I agree with you. That stream was just a discussion that really went out of hand, and I do agree with you that Classic will be fine. I mean, I'm going to be playing Classic, and I know my boy Cuisine said a lot of shit about Classic. He's still going to be playing Classic, just mind you. Yo, C-Mac, what's going on, C-Mac? The vibes are indeed unchanged. They never change. They never change in Channel Joe Hawk. Aluminum, welcome back. Resident Ganon, Maine. Bros in here, 30 plus, worried about meta changes. Yeah, true. They're worried, but at the same time, like, I can understand their worries. I can also understand how people are gonna be like, yeah, it's fine. Like everything will be fine. I agree too. I agree that everything will be fine. Well, everything will be fine for me. Will everything be fine for you? That's the real question. Power Ranger skins removed. Game's dead. GG. Game's dead. Do the Bonehelm quest. Where do I even go for the Bonehelm quest? I'm gonna make sure Cuisine plays. I'm gonna make sure Cuisine fucking plays Classic. Damn, this is where I wanted to train, but look how fucking weird the map is here. I don't know if I like it. Maybe go down one more. Hey, but everyone, welcome back. Happy Thursday. Before we start some OPQs, I will be just hanging out with chat, talking with chat. The Night Lord is a fair change. I agree. I think like Night Lords are a fair change. I think nothing really changed to the point where we should be worried. Even the new area is fine, in my opinion. No big deal. What I think is a big deal is the discourse around everything. Like, people are already assuming that this will no longer be a thing just because they saw one thing that kind of relates to it. You know what I mean? And then they start predicting, oh, well, this is not going to be a thing. Dexla's not going to be a thing. Because, you know, luck doesn't give accuracy anymore. So Dexla's won't be a thing anymore. Those kind of things I don't agree with. But that doesn't have to do with Classic itself. That has to do with what people think online more than anything. We just need a release date for real, and an online test. I agree. I'm going to be playing on the online test. And as soon as the release date is announced, I'm going into full overdrive mode. Full content overdrive mode. So right now we're chilling. Bonehelm quest is that angel you passed earlier. Let's go back then. Let's go back. I'm gonna wait till people start hitting or joining the live before I really get down to it. But I got a little short for you guys. The people who don't fuck with Cuisine will enjoy this live or enjoy this short. It'll be quite entertaining. Oma Fook, welcome back. I've been doing nothing. I've just been streaming. I just went live. Okay? Feel free. Hey, whether you're new, whether you're old, whether you're regular, feel free to ask me anything. Any question. I'm not gonna bite at your ankles. Nothing like that. Oh, this lady was there an NPC here? On God, we gonna start rioting. What would you be? What would your reason to riot be? Yo, is this Classic? Yeah, yes sir, yes sir. Hey, yeah, we be playing Classic right now. Okay, this girl. Oh, so I need to get Nepenthe shit. Right? Erickson. Where the hell is Erickson, bro? I know that the Dino Fries video exists, but I didn't watch it because I don't like listening to my own voice. And I don't really watch Maple content like that, so no, I didn't watch it, but I think I know the gist of what people were saying. And, you know, I respect people's opinions. And, you know, if you came from Dino Fries' video, hey, what's up? Appreciate it. Appreciate for checking me out. They're just opinions after all, right? And if you want to know, like, the extended reasoning for our takes from last Friday, You're going to want to join this Friday because we're going to do a part 2 of that live stream this Friday. So definitely pull up tomorrow. That's tomorrow. Friday's tomorrow, just so you know. The quest ain't easy. Alright, I'm not doing the quest then. It's been 10 days and people still asking the same ass questions and I keep giving them the same ass response. So I don't think my response is good enough or something. So you're just gonna have to wait until Friday if you want to get my truth out. Today we're just chilling, you know, anticipating. That's all. Not bing-a-ling. Welcome back. But hey, if you want to ask me something specific instead of just what do you think about the video, then feel free to ask me, okay? Yeah, and I implore you to talk about Classic. I'm always here to listen and give my feedback on what you guys think. I think I care more about what you guys think about Classic rather than what I think, because I already know what I think. And I feel like you guys already kind of know what I think. So, I want to know what you guys think. Why clocked? What do you mean, why clocked? Oh, don't worry. Cuisine already made tomorrow's thumbnail, so it's chill. Appreciate it, though. Did you get to watch Grog the Gamer skill deep dive info? I have not seen the skill deep dive info. Again, it's like, what are my thoughts? That would take like an entire hour to explain my thoughts. So I want to know what you find important. You probably watched the video, right? Tell me something in the video that you found intriguing, and then tell me, right? Because I probably might not know, and then I'll give you my feedback on what that specific thing is. Does that make sense? Don't just ask me, what do you think about this? Because, like, I don't know, man. I have a lot of thoughts about this. Why cooked? No, it's just clickbait title. But welcome to the stream. How many people are in here? Let me check. I usually don't check. Okay. If you're in here, I need you to help me out with a thing. Can you help me out with a thing? Let me just hop on my channel. I'm about to release another short. I'm going to link it in the chat. Please give it a like, give it a comment. Watch it till the end. It's pretty funny, actually. I laughed at it a couple times. And if you could do that for me, I'd heavily appreciate it. Let's just relate the video to this. And we will release it now. He thinks Final Attack is completely ruined, and I kind of agree. Yeah, Final Attack... It's gonna if we want to talk about Final Attack will be the skill if it stays the same. It'll be the same as before, where people will tell you don't max Final Attack, don't put any points into Final Attack. You'll ruin your points if you put any into Final Attack, and I 100% agree with that sentiment. If they were to change it, they should change it so it's like Chrono Stories. They should change it so that it's like Chrono Stories Quick Draw, where there's no animation, no bonus animation. It just adds an extra line. There's a chance of adding an extra line onto like to Final Attack. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? Anyways, here it is. Give that shit a clickaroo. Give that shit a like. Give that shit a comment. Comment one of the funniest. Comment whatever you want. Anything you want. It can be hateful. It can be funny. It can be glazing. Anything you want. Thank you very much. Do you mind if Classic will be a pay-to-win a bit? I think I wouldn't mind, because the way that I play, I actually take advantage of the pay-to-win system, because if it's pay-to-win, that means a lot of money is circulating within the game. And if a lot of money is circulating within the game, that means there's more opportunity for people with a lot of time, aka me, to take advantage of that fact. So I wouldn't mind. I know a lot of people would mind. Ultimately, what I think is they should do the first year of Maple Classic, kind of chill out with the pay-to-win, okay? Keep it to like cosmetics only. But if they decide to add pay-to-win like a year down the line, first of all, I think that's bound to happen, and second of all, I personally wouldn't mind. Do you think Classic World will change Maple Weapon stat requirements? Maybe. I'd say it's a 50-50 on stat requirements on Maple Weapons. I would prefer Nexon to take the Jagex approach with old school RuneScape. 100% agree. None of the changes scare me, except the new area is borderlining about being not it. Other than that, the only thing I'm worried about is what classes start off the rip. Well, what classes have you been considering so far? That would be excellent. Totally agree with you. Great. Would you prefer each class to be more self-sustaining / independent, or each class being more reliant on each other? I would like it if more classes were reliant on each other. That way there's more, there's less homogeneity and more like co-op play. I want anything that incentivizes co-op play to be good without, you know, botting or without multi-clienting and whatnot. And it feels like they're doing that, since you can't really leech yourself because you always got to be moving every 10 seconds. They should nerf assassins for sure. Yeah, and they did kind of nerf assassins. And make final attack AoE and then make it like 40% activation chance. So what if you use like Power Strike and then final attack activated? It should still be AoE. I'm worried about how Assassin is so OP now, second best damage, first Bandit, and I still think more than Bandit because range, best mobility in the game. Plus heal with pots, heal himself. Okay, sure, Assassins will have the most damage, right? Because of their luck multipliers. But you gotta remember that not every Assassin is going to be, like, strong. Assassin is only strong with the right equipment. If you don't have Ilbis, by the way, Ilbis are going to be worth a lot. Not everyone's going to own a pair of Ilbis, right? If they don't have the right items, if they don't have the right build, Assassins won't be strong. Bandits won't be strong. In fact, all they will be is just weak and squishy. You know what I'm saying? But like in Artale, in servers where it's really easy to get items and shit, yes, assassins are strong. Yes, it is easy to play the assassin, but I feel like classic will be a bit different. That was good, Short. Thank you. I think they have to release third job fast, otherwise we'll have another Artale where people are level 100 second job. You know, Mapleland, another very successful MapleStory Worlds game, didn't have third job for quite a bit, maybe like a couple months. And they were fine. I think it's really respectable to you to say that the last stream got a bit out of hand. I'm also happy to hear that you're okay with class changes and new area. Yeah. Well, thank you. Thank you. Character development, I suppose. But at the same time, I'm only saying that because I kind of saw the discourse of, you know, what's been going on from the last live stream. And again, this Friday, it'll be a completely different kind of live stream. But I guess what I'm trying to say is we weren't trying to rage bait anyone. We were just trying to throw our opinions out there. And maybe our opinions aren't the most popular opinion. But I just want you to know, if you're listening and you don't really agree with us, that you are subject to your own opinions. But let's just not be assholes about it. You know what I mean? Now, if you're trying to just make a joke, that's completely different. Comedy is not banned in here, but let's just not be passive-aggressive assholes. You know what I mean? Shoutouts to Kazim, maybe. Chaos Scrolls and White Scrolls in the game off rip? Yes. No, no. Chaos Scrolls maybe a year down the line. Also, when you job advance, you get 3 SP instead of 1 to jumpstart things faster. Yeah, that'd be nice. I wish you could, like... I don't know. I don't know how the skills will work, but I do think that having, like, a branch of what skill to max is pretty important, because if everyone just does the same... I don't like it when everything is the same. And I think people agree with me on that, but, like, weirdly, you know what I mean? Because everyone assumes that everyone's going to go Dexless. That is not the case. Okay? If everyone was pro, then nobody is pro. I say this in my video. And being Dexless, if you want to actually be Dexless, you either got to be rich or you got to be pro. So not everyone can be Dexless, unfortunately. But there's this notion that people think that everyone's going to go Dexless if it's available. It's like, nah, man. That's not the case. No, that was a Muckbee drop, Billy. Okay, so let's say you're a thief at Taro Macy's or something that just fucking one-shots your health. So you're telling me a Dexless Sin, or even just a regular Sin, will farm better at Taro Macy's than, like, a warrior? When it's just gonna get, like, two-shotted, and you gotta suck up unagis, like, every second. Is that really better than just the warrior just tanking through stuff with high defense and just getting up and personal and killing? The warrior's gonna be leveling faster. Does that still make Sin the #1 because he just has the most damage? Mockbees ain't even worth looting. Yeah, no, fuck the Mockbees, man. It's just a waste of use space. Yo, Billy, what's going on, Billy? I hope they don't launch third job in the first 6 months. Okay, the first 6 months they might launch third job. I personally think third job will come out a few months after game's release. Will Archers be good in Classic? Archers will be very good in Classic. They'll be a lot better than they were in, you know, a game that I'm playing like right now. Archers will be a lot better than in OG Maple. 10 out of 10 real? Yeah, I appreciate it, man. I knew you'd like it, man. What up, Cuisine? Hey, yo. Cuisine in the chat. If y'all want to know what's up with Cuisine, he's right here. I'd say up to, like, Toby's it's relevant. Toby's, Steely's, and Ilby's, and anything beyond Ilby's is relevant. Do you like the change that some servers make where... No, I don't like that change at all. I don't like stars being unequipable. I know, like, oh, blah, 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 quality of life. Okay, so if you just get everything handed to you like an infant, right? Are we playing the game, or are we playing some sort of, like, simulator? That's my argument for that. I don't want... Maybe Bowman can have a quiver, but I don't want Sins to just equip their ninja star. That's some horse shit, man. Again, you're taking away from the culture of the game, because Ilbies used to be like a form of currency. Even if you got Ilbies on, like, and I guess you could say Ilbies can still be a currency, but if Ilbies are equipables, then they gotta make Ilbies very rare like they did in Artale, and I don't want that. I still want you to still get a chance of getting getting Ilbies drop, not let that be like a miracle drop or some shit like that. You're gonna play Zero? Okay, bro. Back to reboot with your ass. Having an insane day at work. Hope everything's doing well. Yeah, we're chilling right now. I will not go Dexless Bandit in Classic because I will not have the time to put in min-max everything from Mesos to HB. Smart guy. My broke ass using Ices. I'll probably rock some Ices for the time being. I remember seeing Ilby was like seeing a Rolls Royce. Yes, I want that to stay, but I don't want it to become a Lamborghini. You know what I mean? MMOs do need some friction. Yes, they do, and that's what gets people addicted. So again, if you change a little thing here and a little thing there, you're gonna squander what made the old game great. That is my issue, is you're going to squander what made the old game great because you want quality of life. Okay? I'm not a fucking private server apologist, okay? You guys are assuming way too many things, bro. Or you're upset. You're upset about something that I said in a video, and I don't know why you should be upset about something I said in a video, because the videos are just entertainment. The videos are just jokes. Alright, if you take anything I say in my videos seriously, bro, just relax. No, they didn't confirm Throne Stars are equipable. Throne Stars are still uses from what I know. There is a difference, because you'll have to go back and recharge your stars every now and then. And if you run out of stars during a boss battle, ooh, good luck. That's what nerfs the Sin. Do you get it? That's what nerfs the Sin, just like the Claw Punch. If we remove the Claw Punch, you're buffing the Sin. And I thought you guys wanted Sins to be nerfed. Yeah, I've been saying the word squander a lot these days. If luck doesn't give accuracy, Dexless Bandit would suck, no. Yeah, unless you somehow get accuracy elsewhere. Yeah, you also can't equip shit. I think the only three classes that could go like Dexless, Luckless. Actually, all 4 classes can go single stat, but there are a couple classes that you might not want to go single stat, and I think Bandit is one of them. Vincent, welcome back. Out of curiosity, I'm planning to take a full week off to play Classic due to EXP boost with party. Let me know if somebody would like to grind in a group. Yo, Casino, if you want to find some people to grind with, and anyone else who's interested in making some new friends on MapleStory Classic, we already got a big community going on in the Discord, in the Asahi Discord, link in the description. If you want an invite to the guild, be sure to @ me, be sure to get my attention on that Discord. Let me know, and I'll put you right in. We're already discussing, you know, future Maple Classic plans, what people are going to be going, where people are going to be training, yada yada yada. Link in the description. Do you think Clerics will still be the money-making class after the nerfs? 100%. 100%. It might not be as insane, but the more levels you get on a priest, the more of a moneymaker the priest will become. Besides, heal doesn't cost shit to cast, so MP Eater will still be relevant, I think. How many hours a day will be? I'll be living, breathing Classic. The only time I won't be playing Classic is when I'm editing my video, or when I'm sleeping, or when I'm eating, or when I'm shitting. But other than that, I'll be live all day, playing Classic all day for at least the first year. I'm fully dead set on this game. ET the attack post? What do you mean ET the attack? Oh, get the attack post. Yeah, as long, look, for example, like I'm using Soul Arrow right now with this bronze arrow, and I get 1 bonus attack. Keep up the content, appreciate it. Appreciate it, Casino. Selling HS services broken, 100%. What's my favorite MapleStory mob? That's a tough question. I don't know. I like a lot of them. Maybe just these pixies, because I'm looking at them right now. But I like a lot of... maybe Junior Neki, because it's kind of troll. Take the laptop to the toilet and play Classic while shitting. Facts. That's actually facts. Since fewer people will play Cleric, HS will sell for a shit ton. Yeah, assuming HS still exists. Something tells me that they might change HS into like a drop rate buff. And if they do that, bro, you know, people will be like, oh, HS ruined. Nah, bro. HS will become even more valuable if they decide to change HS into a drop rate buff. I'm still leveling it first. I don't care if it's nerfed. I'm still leveling it before Holy Arrow. You don't have to follow me, but I'm just telling you what I'm going to be doing. Jesters? Yeah, Jesters are pretty iconic. No time left. No time for Goonin. No time for Goonin upon classic release. Come on, bruh. Come on, C-Mac. You know this. Holy Arrow is fun. Train on some of the maps that Clerics used to heal, but on for more dynamic. Yeah, I think Cleric heal will be used more as like a mob gatherer. Do you know what I mean? Rate my fit. All right, let's see. Okay, let's see. Let's give this guy a fit check. Oh, this is Wormutton from yesterday. He's got the snowman outfit. You know what? That's from the event, so a couple minus deductions on that. Paper bag is a classic, though. I'd give plus points on the paper bag. We'll throw this guy a fame. He's got mono-colored eyes, which is pretty cool. Can't really see much, but I feel like you put in a little bit of effort on your fit, so I'll give it a 7 out of 10. I think I'll give it a 6-7 out of 10. HS was really bad for the game. HS 100% remove or nerf so badly. Why do you guys want HS to be removed? I'm still curious on why you guys want HS to be removed. Is it because you don't like HS? Maybe you don't play Priest? I'm a Priest player, and I don't think HS should be removed. I still think Priest will be good without HS. So... will Classic be alone, or will pick the main menu, or will the game be standalone? I'm pretty sure you have to pick the game from the main client, but I don't know. We don't know for sure yet. I don't think they'll make it a DPS buff, because that's what Meditate does. Meditate is a DPS buff, so why are we trying to make everything the same again? Grinding in raids and interaction and the freedom to do what you want was what made OSMS great, and the events were always a banger. Indeed. Drakes are solid, and there's multiple to choose from. V33, welcome back. Classic Melee is like, or Classic Maple feels to me like Melee, except the balance didn't turn out as good. It's like a Classic Maple is like the PAL version of Melee. Am I starting with a cleric? I'm starting as an assassin and a cleric at the same time. I've said this a lot, but you guys really need to watch my videos, because I will respect your opinion 100% more if you don't watch my videos like they're slop tube and you actually pay attention. Because apparently paying attention in the year 2026 is a rare commodity. This is not a flame, this is just facts. But I answer these questions that I'm answering right now. I say it all in my videos. I like, and like, you know, I used to get really upset about that, but I realized people, you know, they do what they want to do, and they'll say what they want to say. So I just, you know, disregard all of that and answer regardless. But a lot of the answers that you're looking for are in my videos. I just want to make that clear. HS is fun for the game, why remove it? Well, I agree with you, HS is fun for the game. HS is good for the game. But people want it removed for some reason. I don't know, because maybe the reason that I find is they say they don't want to make an HS mule. Then don't make an HS mule. Find a cleric friend to party with. I really don't see the problem here. they're not every you're generalizing. You're saying every priest is gonna be a bot. Then it's not. Every priest you see is a bot because you are Artail coded, or you're private server coded. And yes, in private servers, the population is so small that everyone has a fucking mule and everyone's logged into like 7 accounts. That is true. But we're talking about a worldwide game here. We're talking about a game that's gonna be as big as Reboot. Okay? Some sweat lords will have cleric bots, but not everybody. You're seeing like a skewed perspective. You're seeing a perspective that's as skewed as mine. Okay. They are already giving more EXP for parties, and I believe that if you AFK on Rope for it, yeah, I'm aware of that. We're gonna be talking about that this Friday. If you want to know more on our thoughts on like the changes of Classic Maple, this Friday, tomorrow. That's tomorrow, guys. Better tune in, okay? Because that's when like the serious talk will happen. Right now, this is just the yap session. This is like the pre-ramble yap session, okay? You can be as passionate as I am about these topics. If you really don't like HS, tell me why. Convince me why. Because right now, I'm not convinced. You know what I mean? No, it would not be nice to give Reboot another try. Fuck Reboot. Reboot is like, you'd rather just go play fucking Dungeons and Dragons IRL. You are talking to YouTube commenters. Why do you expect any sort of thought to be put into them when they're watching your videos? They just turn off their brain like it was TikTok. Does that apply to you as well? Because I do remember some of your comments. I want to sell Bigfoot Leech like the good old days. Bumbaclat, I hate to break it to you, but I don't think Bigfoot's coming back. I know I can't reason with them, but I'm not going to conform. I'm going to keep my opinions and my beliefs, no matter how fucking passive-aggressive people can be. You don't exist to press holy symbol. Why are you fitting the class into this one skill? I know the skill is broken, but like, that is not the case. Most cleric mains, most priest mains don't go priest because of HS. There's just so much more to that class than just HS. And like, you know, you either know this or you haven't played priest. You know what I mean? You haven't played priest. You probably see it as an HS bot, but I don't. A lot of other cleric mains don't. Let's drop this, drop this. Classic Maple probably gonna flop ZZZ. They doing too much in my opinion anyways. Classic Maple will have its rise in popularity. Let me just say this. I am Houdini, bro, and here's what will happen to Classic Maple. It doesn't matter what anyone says, this is what's gonna happen to Classic Maple. Classic Maple will be fucking goated for the first year, no matter what the changes are. It doesn't matter what the changes are, but after a year, it'll fizzle out like any other game, and the only people who will be remaining are the people who really enjoyed their time on Classic, and the people who have been waiting for an old school Maple, an official old school Maple to come back. A lot of people have been waiting for an official old school Maple to come back. Those are the people who will be playing forever. And I think there's enough people like that this game will never die. It's not gonna be a flop, but it definitely won't be as popular as like the first, let's say like the first half year of Classic Maple's launch. Because everything is exciting. The day one. From day one to, you know, until all the nostalgic content is released. Gotta say, I'm cooking on the thumbnail stream names. Yo, appreciate it, Kuh. Appreciate it, William. You can shout outs to my boy Rivers for the thumbnail. What are we talking about? We talking about whatever you want. Gian, Ferraria, Bouillon. If you got any opinions on Classic Maple, let it be known in this chat, because I'm listening. Okay, you want my attention? I'm listening right now. But I'm also going to be giving out my own rebuttals, okay? Because I don't agree with everything. Okay, I am my own person. Guy sitting on the top right kind of sussing me out with his big tummy. It's a snowman, bro. What do you... This guy rated my fit. I don't remember what you rated my fit, but he rated my fit like 2 out of 10 or something. That's why he's here, because he's here to flex on us with his own fit. This guy, what would you rate his fit out of 10, chat? I need to know. Also, go watch this short if you haven't already. Leave a like. Let it ride. Watch it till the end. Leave a funny comment. I would really appreciate that. And let me know if you did. No CD Genesis was fine as long as you perform the inputs. I agree. No CD Genesis. Yo, what up, Victor? I love Classic Maple. Been waiting so long for this. I'm just worried Nexon will fuck it up because Nexon will fuck it up. So my advice to you is be aware of that. Be aware that Nexon's gonna fuck it up. And play with that in mind. You know what I mean? Do you think the old version of Maple holds value to replay? Yes, 100%. I see old Maple as the same way that I see Melee. And if you don't believe me, just see how successful Maple Land was. And Maple Land was the closest MapleStory Worlds game. No other game compares. It was the closest MapleStory Worlds game to old school Maple, and it did amazing. It fucking started careers in Korea. All right? And don't give me that, oh, but Koreans are different bullshit. Don't give me that. You would like it too if you spend a little bit of time to understand the mechanics. Yo, what up, Freshie? New content, i.e. Forgotten Hollow, is exciting and good for the game. New content is needed at lower levels. Agreed. New content is needed. I don't think new content should be available immediately, but hey, new content is always welcome. Just don't let the new content overwrite any of the good things about the old content. That's my condition. Make sure the old shit stays, because the old shit is what makes the game memorable. What's the poll? What's the poll gonna be? How long do you think it'll take before Third Job is released after launch? A couple months after the release. After launch release, it'll be a couple months before Third Job comes out. Way better than yours out of 10? Okay, this guy's a hater. I don't like the super old school map of Victoria Island they chose. I like the V62 one better. You're talking about like this? I do agree that this is like peak. This is peak map design. But you know, they have their own vision. Nexon has their own vision of what Classic Maple will be. His fit is a 2? Damn. Classic won't be the same as OG, so if you're mentally going in as this is the OG, then you will surely be disappointed. 100%. Oh, okay. Is that snow... Oh, okay. No, first let's do my fit. Rate my fit. Rate my new fit. Because I don't know if you guys have been around in the streams, but I did a bit of a makeover. This is my new character. He's got a bit of a makeover, so let me know. Let me know. The point I think he's making, because it was fun and it confused to be fun down the road instead of nowadays being ruined. Like, if what we're supposed to do is what Nexon wants us to do, then you're just better off playing Reboot, because Nexon just tells you what to do in Reboot. Old School Maple was fun because you didn't even have to be second job to have fun in MapleStory. You didn't have to be strong to have fun in MapleStory. In Modern Maple, you need to be strong to have fun, because Modern Maple is all about bossing. There are not a lot of people in Old School Maple who bossed, okay? They did other shit, like henny hoeing, drop gaming, merching, farming, scrolling. You don't even need to be high level to scroll. Just go to Sleepywood with that red whip quest, and then you get the I forget what it was called, but you can just scroll shit. And they better bring that back, because if that's not in the game, that's crazy. Ready for another Friday fireside chat? You better be there. Hey, you better be there. Everybody today who's listening to me right now better be here on Friday. For Friday nights, me and Cuisines, very quote-unquote controversial takes on Classic Maple. Trying to think what's a good stopping point. Probably Cygnus Night. Cygnus Night, around there. I think Old School Map gives more adventurous feel and sparks curiosity and excitement, I think. Yeah, agree. Your guy looks like his redneck cousin's Thanksgiving. Bro, I look like the Bogos Binted guy. Can we drop a like if we're excited for Classic Maple? Fucking word. Drop a like if you're excited. Drop a dislike if you're not excited. Welcome back, Eugene. Hopefully Maple Land Global comes out at some point. If it does, hey, if anyone ever makes a Maple Land Global, I will be playing that shit. And I will be a big, yeah, I'll definitely be playing that. Mushroom Kingdom area? It was gas the first time. But then it became like a thing that you had to do on every single new character that you made. And then the second time was not fun. It kind of reminds me of like Gold Beach. And I really don't like Gold Beach. Cygnus Night made you quit? I like Cygnus Night. Tell Mike on me? I might have to have a word with Mike if you ain't pulling up, Vincent. We're gonna be needing you here, bro. You're gonna have to, shoot the shits with chat, because chat will be going insane. Dual Blade is around the time where I actually started understanding the game better. I was basically a noob for the first 5 to 10 years of my Mapling career. I'm not a quick learner, but I do like, mastering stuff. And I feel like a lot of people in chat, this is not flame. This is just the way it is, because, hey, let's be honest. I've been playing this game longer than the average Mapler has. And I think your opinions, some of your guys' opinions, would be the same opinion that I would have if I quit MapleStory and came back to it. But I didn't quit MapleStory, and that's why I have my own opinions. Fuck. Shanghai Castle would be a neat addition. Would they ever add Shanghai or New Leaf City or any of the other, like, Taipei? Would they ever add those? Maybe. Maybe. Yo, is anyone doing OPQ? Should I go check if anyone's doing OPQ? Listen, last night I was drunk. I just could not, like. Hey man, listen. From me to you, bro. Like, if like. If your DMs, if what you're like yapping about starts reading to me like a textbook, bro, I start reading the same sentence over and over again, because I'm like, my brain is so cooked that I'm just not gonna read it anymore. I thought about this a while ago, but to be honest, if they added new quests, they could make every old map relevant again. Yeah, they could. Incentivize people to hunt weird monsters for real. Yes, and I advocate for Nexon MapleStory Classic to add more quests, add more shit to do. I hope Classic World does collabs quickly, but otherwise, I'd love to see the holiday events come back. Thanksgiving, Halloween, Xmas. Yeah, agree. I hope they release the Big Bang patch after a year or something. Okay, bro is giga trolling, giga rage baiting. Coketown will never happen, but I can dream. Shoutouts to Coketown, man. Yeah, Coketown is a goated area. A product of its time. I'll be fine with Classic eventually reimagining and adding all the non-established characters. So no Iran, Ivan, Mercedes. Yes, Cannoneer, Dual Blade, maybe even Resistance. Really? So no heroes. Would you prefer PQs being the fastest way to grind or just training on a map? Just by design, PQs will be faster. Because, like, compare a PQ, compare a team, compare a party who's good at doing PQs, because PQs, you kind of have to understand how PQs work, right? Some people will be goated at PQs. Those guys will level faster than somebody who takes, like, 20 minutes to do a single run, compared to somebody who does, like, 10-minute runs, right? So, you know, gotta think about that. It's all thanks to you. Alright, well, slide me. If you make bans, you better fucking slide me, bro. Otherwise, I'm gonna start looking at you being like, okay, I see this guy making money. I see this guy making money with my suggestions. Nah, but that's only if you do make money. I think PQs is incentivized to level fast, and I think farming is incentivized to farm for shit, to make money. Because mobs drop scrolls. You know why I'm here? There's a certain scroll I'm trying to find here. And that scroll is like 8 mil or something like that, which is why I'm here. I like farming not just because the EXP is there, but I like farming because I want to make money, bro. I'm a merch. I like Mesos. Do you like Mesos? I do. Mesos makes me stronger. Mesos makes me popular. Mesos gives everything. It's like money in the real world. Why am I still angry? I don't know why you're still angry, man. Cake versus pie? Yeah, cake versus pie definitely gotta come back. Yeah, you know, like, when they're like, after the party, after the quest, they're like, yo, gotta go to school, guys, bye. Nah, bro, hey, for the Johawk Guild, for the Asahi Guild, we're gonna be doing like 3-minute runs, trust. You being unhinged makes your content way better than other classic Maplers. Well, thank you for that opinion, man. A lot of people don't like the unhingedness. But I do try to keep it real because being fake is harder. It's actually harder to be fake. Because eventually, hey, if you expose yourself on the internet as much as I do, eventually your real self will show. And people will see that. So why the fuck would I pretend? Why the fuck would I pretend to be something? It's a waste of time. It's a waste of mental space and it's a waste of time. Man needs some Zoloft. Sticker scraps. All right, bro. I'll be keeping an eye on your little Tuyo tail game, brother. I wish they changed the platform layouts for all Victoria Island maps so they feel fresh, since they're not really being faithful to OSMS. Sure. I'm trying to understand what you mean by that, but I just couldn't. I couldn't understand. But sure. Do you think PQs will be one per channel? I hope not. I hope you can do multiple PQs on the same channel. Otherwise, there's going to be a lot of fighting. A lot of people trying to get their spots in LPQ and whatnot. It's like KSing, you know? Trying to AFK, that's fine. Party leader. Hey, dude. Party leader does the most work, if you think about it. Do you remind me of Dante's League of Legends? I don't know if I should... I don't know if I should be happy about that or if I should feel ashamed, but I do like Dante's. He's very fucking unhinged. Hella Smash. Yeah, appreciate it. X Halo Nick. The first Tuyo stream gonna be lit. Yes, sir. I'm gonna say it right now. Shoutouts to Tuyo Tale. If you don't know what Tuyo Tale is, you're missing out. That's all I'm gonna say. I heard the game is only being worked on by Inkwell and Nemi, and that's why it's taking such time. It's not gonna be 2027. It's gonna be 2026. Bro, a lot of these pussies would never bring their arguments into a forum where they are the minority. It's genuinely pathetic that they have strong opinions but are too pissy to argue alone. That's what I'm saying! Finally! Somebody fucking understands, like, my wavelength here. It's like, it's a video game, bro. What are you so afraid about? Why are you afraid of nerds? These guys will never look you in the eye, IRL. Okay? Like, these people who comment... like the vile shit, they will never look at you, bro. They will not, they won't even leave the house. That's why they feel safe saying whatever they want. It's pathetic. I'm hella subtweeting right now, but I'm not applying this to anyone here in this chat. It's more of a generalized sentiment. Okay, bro. Bro got rage baited. Old school LPQ where you write down names for tracks. Yeah, when you have to like stalk them. Deadass, let's have a conversation, bro. I'm not really trying to... I'm bringing back the same energy that you guys give to me, okay? If you guys give me friendly energy, I bring that back. But clearly some of you have issues with me, and... you make it known when I'm not watching. But guess what? I'm watching. I'm always online. Be careful at night. Make sure you have the curtains up. I'm watching. Open Chief Bandit, much more fun. Oh, make a Chief Bandit? I mean, I do have a Chief Bandit, but I'm not working on my Chief Bandit right now. Multiple servers / worlds? Eventually, but it's gonna start off with just one server. Eventually, they might add more. I'm unemployed, so I'm always watching. Shoutouts. Would you have preferred a 100% authentic recreation? We all know it wasn't perfect. Or would you rather Nexon gamble and try to make improvements, which they're doing now? You want my honest opinion? Number 1. Wheel95. Well, welcome to the sponsor. Appreciate the spawns love. Shoutouts to you, my boy. I know you watching. Hey, I know you a fan, and I know you a real one. Just know that if you're a real one, I know it. I'm aware of it. And it ain't really hard to be a real one, by the way. It really isn't. So, you always have hope, guys. Come on. I'm trying to... let's be friends. I really don't want enemies. We all like the same game, and... like, how big of a representation do we have for old school Maple heads? It's not that big. We're a very tight-knit community, and to see like infighting, to see just disagreements turn into just fucking shit fleeing contests, I don't like that. I really don't. But to answer your question, I would have preferred the former. I want it to be like Mapleland. I want the game to just stick to what made it good. Sure, we can add things, minuscule things like slight changes to skills, or, you know, including jump down, okay? To anyone who says that we shouldn't have jump down, if you know what that is, then you know what I'm talking about. If anyone says we shouldn't have that, you're stupid, you're retarded, bro. Jump down should exist, just like any other... I don't know. Is that short with the musical your cover, Mr. Hawk? No, that's a song. That's a Mercenary song. Some people will remember that meme. It was back when some guy sold a bunch of like a bunch of his items in the MTS for NX. He got like $5,000 worth of NX, and then he used all that NX on Counter-Strike, or not on Counter-Strike, on Combat Arms. The real enemy is Nexon, 100%. People actually say that. Some like actual purists will say that. People who played on like Phoenix NX MS will say that. But you know, I think a lot of the hate that I get personally is just because like I have a voice, I have a public voice because I make good content, by the way. Okay, so hold that, right? Why don't you make good content if you want people to agree with your opinions? What I'm doing isn't unique. I just click the upload button. I click the go live button. Why is it that when you go live, nobody wants to listen? Oh, I don't know. I don't know. They should release Jump Down 2 years later. Okay, Daniel is giga trolling, bro. Very insecure orbiters in that comment section that lurk here have those conversations right now. Yeah, exactly. A lot of you are watching right now. I could probably name the names right now. Hey, you're unbanned. You're all unbanned. Say something. Or I guess you could always wait for Dino Fries to react to this Friday's live stream too. You can always do that. Why don't you use my VTuber? Because I'm not on my Bishop. If I'm on my Bishop, I'll turn on the VTuber because that's what the Bishop is. The VTuber is the Bishop. I'm on my Crossbowman right now. You don't make good content. You make great content. Hey. Same thing. It's the same thing, baby. Jump Down makes level design less interesting and impactful. Okay, bro. Jump Down was originally a skill? I did not know that. Tomas. They should make Jump Down a cash item. Don't give Nexon bright ideas, man. Here's how I would summarize things, Eugene. They have selective hearing, and they don't realize that I'm on their side. They just think, oh, they heard one thing that they don't agree with, and they'll just make that their entire argument point. So, of course I feel like these people don't watch my videos. Because all you do is bring up the fucking negatives. There's like maybe 5% of that. That's 5% of the video. You don't celebrate the good. You just bring up the bad. Okay? And maybe you could argue that, you know, drama or negativity gets views. You could argue that, sure. But you know, I'm gonna call it how I see it. I calls it how I sees it. There's no Jump Down in Bane sauce. Well, okay, like Jump Down just makes sense. It's not even a quality of life. It's more like we're just getting rid of something shitty. You know what I'm saying? It's like how we got rid of Endure in Classic Maple. Although, like, what replaced Endure isn't great, but, you know, what's the point? Like, nobody maxed Endure. Nobody clicked any points on that shit. I mean, it's all good. Sure, you could say that I'm affected. I'm not immune to the negativity and all that, and I see the discourse and stuff. But I'm focused on myself about 99% of the time, and I got a lot of content coming along the way. Got a lot of ideas that I want to share. Not trying to spoil anything this time, because usually I be telling the chat, I be telling people who watch my live streams what I'm up to. I'm keeping it all a secret this time. You're just gonna have to wait until I upload something. It makes speed more important and teleport strong as fuck. Yeah, because you can teleport down stuff. I mean, it's an interesting, like, it's interesting, right? Because I apply that logic to something like Ninja Stars, right? Because I don't think Ninja Stars should just be an equipable that's permanent and you don't gotta recharge them. So I feel like not having down jump is adjacent to that logic, but not having down jump is insane. Because like how many times do you use down jump versus how many times do you go recharge your stars? You use down jump a lot more. What I'm sad about is that I have friends who are MMO gamers and they never played Maple back in the day. They play RuneScape and WoW, and I wanted it to be an authentic reason so they could experience it. I agree, man. I feel like it should just be a remake of the old stuff. Just fix the real underlying problems, and that's it. IRL Maple stream in gas station parking lot. Okay, we'll do a dono goal for that. Look at the last room of KPQ with the boss down jump ruin the tended design. I suppose so. Then what they could do is just in KPQ they could just they can remove down jump just for KPQ, but you know, let down jump be available elsewhere. They do that for jump quests. You can't down jump in, like, you know, Pet Walking Road. Why can't they just do that for Kerning, you know, KPQ? Just like how the base speed and jump changes, because they buffed base speed and jump for everything. That's going to ruin jump quests, because jump quests were designed for people to be at 100 jump and 100 speed, but it's not like that anymore. They can disable it per platform? Oh, yeah, then yeah. Do that. Might take a lot of work, but they should. Oh, kind of like what Booty did with Chrono Story. Okay, that's interesting. Make down jump toggleable? You mean like shift versus set in Pokemon? Yo, who? Okay, I know some of you use Pokemon. I know some of you guys play Pokemon. Let's do a poll. Let's do another poll. Do you use shift or set in Pokemon? If you don't know what shift versus set is, don't even bother voting. These people will defend that people can't walk, can't use wheelchairs. Ooh, wait, what do you mean? Say that, what? You just exploded my brain with that analogy. Hold on. Shift is for pussies. There we go. Yeah, I'm trying to understand that metaphor, and my brain just, like, exploded. I'm sorry, Rivers. Nuzlocke stream when? Yo, if you are ever interested in your boy Fadiggle, I say this at least once per stream. If you're ever interested in your boy, Joni Hawk, Fadiggles, whatever. Play anything that isn't Maple. Check out the Twitch. I play Smash on the Twitch. I play League on the Twitch. I play Pokemon on the Twitch. I might even start playing Deadlock on the Twitch. Give it a follow. It's not necessary. Only if you want. Which Pokemon was the hardest? Yellow definitely had early game troubles, but you had to just have to get like a Mankey or like a Nidoran or a Butterfree. I thought Pokemon Black was pretty difficult when I first tried Pokemon Black. I think Gen 4 is also a bit... it's a bit on the difficult side. I feel like most of the early Pokemon games were kind of hard. You know, the hardest Pokemon game was actually when I had to use like a Japanese ROM, Japanese like bootleg cart, because I couldn't fucking read any of the skills, so I didn't know what move I was learning or where the fuck I was going and all that. I think that was the hardest Pokemon experience. What is this? Set is the way to go? Yes, sir. Damn, my boy uploaded a short. Yo, give that short a like, give that short a motherfucking comment for the homie. It's like the same as saying people that don't like mayonnaise can't like ketchup. Actually, I enjoy the combination of the two. I think that's what burger sauce is. I like both, but set helps if you want to play online and competitive. Yeah, shift, like, another thing about using shift in Pokemon is if you're speedrunning and you're using shift, bro, you're not speedrunning. Emerald Kaizo, I heard of Kaizo. I'm currently on Pokemon Crystal Clear. It's like a, I don't know, but I've been playing that on the Twitch. So if I finish that up, if I ever finish Pokemon Crystal Clear, I might try out some other Pokemon ROM hacks. I'm unbinding down jump because I'm an OG. Alright, facts, word. We respect that. We respect that as just Maple plebeians. Thousand Island, yeah. Thousand Island sauce. My mom really likes that sauce. Okay, I wonder if people are at OPQ yet. I'm gonna go quickly check OPQ. See if anyone's doing OPQ. What's the rarest Pokemon I've caught? The most recent one, it's not rare, but the most recent one that I caught was in Pokemon Brilliant Diamond, which I didn't even finish because fuck, it was so boring. I caught a shiny Psyduck, and I was like, oh shit, shiny Psyduck, let's fucking go. And yeah, that's probably the last thing I remember. Yeah, we're talking about in-game. We're not talking about PvP. Yo, where is everyone? Like, where are people even doing OPQ right now? Did you ever find Mewtwo and shit? Yeah, eventually. I mean, I always caught all the legendaries back then. Beat the game. On Emerald, I fucking beat the Elite Four 100 times and got a medal for that. I think you'd like Pokemon Elite Emerald Redux because they give each Pokemon 3 or 4 abilities. What the fuck? That sounds broken. Yeah, there's a lot more ROM hacks these days. The nerds have grown up and they've become software developers. They've become coders. Okay, so a lot of you guys hit set. I actually, that puts a smile on my face. I used Game Shark to get Mewtwo. Hey, listen, I've had my fair share of using the action replay myself. Spawn in like 100 Master Balls. Is this Wonder King? It sure is. 40 on the Twitch. What is 40? Alright, alright. We'll name the next Pikachu Freakachu. Just fucking remind me. How many of these do I need? I need 20. How many do I have? I have 11. Wow, we did 11 runs of OPQ? Wow. How do you approach the mix for grinding for levels and farming for Meso? It depends. If you need Meso at that moment, then you grind for Meso. If you need EXP, you grind PQs. Like I feel like, okay, here's like the general guideline is if you're training at a map, let's say you want to train at a map and you feel like you're too weak to train at this map, then you go farm for some mesos or you farm for other shit in like weaker maps. If you feel like you're strong enough to kill that said mob, then you grind for EXP. That might not make sense, but it's just case-by-case scenario. Oh, let's go exchange some of this Orbis shit that we got. Okay. Fucking rivers, man. I used so many rare candies my Pokemon wouldn't obey. Yeah, if you use rare candies, you don't get like IVs or EVs. I don't remember exactly which one it is, but using rare candies is not optimal. Why do people say... okay, Radio DJam. I don't know why people say that. But people do say that. Yo, 4346 Ask, welcome back. This is one of the people who helped me out with this fucking new fit. Why is Clackstick cooked in a nutshell? I can't help you in a nutshell. If you want to know though, Max Igor Ignoramus, tune in to tomorrow's live stream. Me and Cuisine will be talking straight about Classic Maple for probably like an hour or so. Tomorrow, though. So, peep it out tomorrow. Today, we're just yapping. If you have specific questions you want to ask me, feel free to ask me. I can't answer generalized, very, broad topic questions because we'll be here forever. I'd get a Ditto for reasons, I'm sure you would. Okay, let's go trade these in. What is this called? Lunar Pixie, yeah. Oh, Luster Pixie. I got 5 screws. Speaking of changes or things that they should add in Classic World, they should add a lot more of these, man. I should be able to trade in orange mushrooms. I should be able to trade in orange mushroom ETCs for a chance at something nice, just like these. That's a big thing that Nexon could implement for more people to, do side quests and shit. I'm gonna go pay to win when Maple Classic comes out. Alright, sounds awesome. Go for it. You join my guild, 346. They're gonna make Maple Classic like Maple Idol and you have to buy your way up. Well, I fucking hope not. Royal Count It. Welcome back. Yo. Wanna party? We need more people. Alright, let's try to find an OPQ party. The jump quests are not as good as you remember, maybe the first 3. What about the Shumi jump quests? I like the Shumi jump quests. You can trade in 100 orange mushrooms for my... Okay, bro. I'm so hyped to see 1,000 noobs running around on release. Same. It'll be fun. They need to add sauna robes 100%. How did I learn English? Through school? My parents are not good at English. They're Korean. I learned Korean first, and then when I started elementary school, that's when I learned English. So probably when I was like 6 or 5. Shumi was annoying, but once you find the right rhythm, it's very doable. But yeah, it kind of sucks when you're at the very end of the Shumi jump quest and then you fall and you have to walk all the way back to the beginning. I mean, that's the frustration of drop games or jump quests, right? Needing to go all the way to the start again. The coziest map to train for me, I'll show you right now, actually. I'll show you in game right now. Max. Can you invite people if you see them? I'll be back. Okay, I'm gonna show you my favorite map. My favorite map in MapleStory to train on. I will definitely be training here in the future on this character. Yo, what up, David? Get Over It, as in the video game. The thing where you climb to the top. That is a glorified jump quest for sure. Alright, so this map is in Mushroom Shrine. It's not the sauna room. I'll show you. It takes a bit of traveling to get there, but I know exactly where it is by heart. I think it's this way. I think I just continue. That's a preview of what's going to happen when Maple Classic releases. Maple Classic, I'll be streaming more, too. I'll be streaming like 12 hours average a day. You know, I only stream a couple hours of this stuff. Lanterns? Nah, not lanterns. Come on, the real ones know exactly where I'm going. Come on. The real ones know exactly which map I'm going to right now. I think this is it. This map right here is my favorite map to train on. I had a day where I almost trained for 24 hours straight just on this map. Not Heims. I can't kill Heims. Heims is a pretty good map though, but it's right here. This is my favorite map. A couple reasons why I like this map. The brown foxes, they drop an ETC that you can trade in for brown work gloves. And the ghosts, they drop a lot of really good scrolls. Like, really good. Claw for attack, 30%. Helmet, int, 30%. A lot of cape scrolls. A lot of 30% scrolls from this mob. I know Artail. I know a lot of people on Artail were training here. But right now I can't really train here because my fucking iron arrow sucks dick. You're gonna take the first 2 weeks off and play 20 hours a day. You're gonna be fucking juiced. You're gonna be one of the first juiced players on Maple. It's pronounced Himes. It's pronounced however you want to pronounce it. Dreamy, go say Heims. Four boobs in a row? Hey, if you haven't watched the fucking latest short, go give that a watch. It's funny as shit. Give it a like, give it a comment, do whatever. Help me out. I'm trying to make more shorts. I'm trying to make a short every single day. Okay, until there's nothing else to post. So I would really appreciate it if you gave the time out of your day, if you're watching right now, to watch the short. You can leave a negative comment too. I'll heart all the comments. Negative, positive, make fun of my mom. Okay, don't make fun of my mom. But hey, the freedom is yours. And I won't take it personally like you fuckers do sometimes. Some of you guys take everything personally. This map looks AIDS to train on. It is. It's class dependent. This is a class dependent map. But I'm gonna be here. Third job. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I'm gonna start implementing more sound effects through my shorts. Right now, I'm being very lazy with it. So, thank you for reminding me. I should start adding more sound effects, like this one. Okay, let's head back. I've proven my point. This is my favorite area to train. Do I have any gachapons? I have 3 gachapons to use while I'm here. Shoes for a void, garbage. That's also garbage. And fucking Kumbi throwing stars. Did you guys know that every ninja star is represented by the day of the week? This one being Kum, which means gold in Korean, which means this is Friday. This is a Friday star. I guess I'll hold on to the rest. No, my friend made it. My friend made my Impochtuber. If you want to follow her, this is her tag. This is her social handle. So shoutouts to Mupdoots for the Impochtuber. Vine booms are unbeatable for sure. There's a lot of good sound effects out there. I think sound effects carries a lot of YouTube videos. Yes, I know it's called Hime's, man. Holy, yes, I am aware that it is Hime, as in princess in Japan. I say Himes, because that's what I said when I was a kid. This guy gone? This guy fucking... he fucking went offline, bro. Yes, on Friday. Just do everything on Friday. Chill on Thursday, which is today, but pull up on Friday with your hot takes. Man, I really don't think anyone's pulling up to OPQ. Nobody's here for OPQ. Maybe I can ask. I'm just gonna go into the server's Discord and see if anyone wants to OPQ. I don't know if this is the right place to do this. Oh, wait. Oh, okay. Over here. Recruiting OPQ 1 out of 6. Skull. There we go. What day is Ilbi's then? Ilbi's is Sunday. Il means number 1, I'm pretty sure. I should make that a short. No, that should be the next short, is just me talking about the Ilbies or like the days of the week of every star. You have to wait until you can take your you can throw out your hot takes right now. But we'll just be talking about Classic Maple more on Friday. We'll only be talking about Classic Maple on Friday. Right now it's just a chill, just, you know, just a mapling day where I progress on my crossbow, man. Wait, that's what Fast Think said. All right, bet. Tomorrow's short will be the throwing star short. Do you know a giant ship containing a bunch of May? What do you mean a bunch of May? Oh, mayonnaise. Okay, bro. I think you're just... Okay, that was a setup, wasn't it? I thought it was a typo of Ilby's, which is Satan. Huh? What do you think of the what do you think the Zipangu should be released earlier rather than later, since it has the orange throwing stars and paper planes for people? Oh, good point. They should release Mushroom Shrine eventually. I don't really care when they release it, but they should release it eventually. You don't want Mushroom Shrine to be released? You don't want Zipangu to be released? I would consider Zipangu part of Old School Maple Story. I don't know if I would consider Kerning Square or Taipei 101 part of Old School Maple Story, but I feel like some people do. What about MP3s? You know, what about the ghost ship area? Would you consider that part of Old School Maple Story? You know, I do think archers tend to farm here, this Nepenthe area. Singapore. Yeah, like, what about Ulu 2, bro? Do you want Ulu 2 to exist? Singapore was after Big Bang? Oh, I see. Earlier rather than later, I'd say just in the middle. Whether it's early or later, to me it doesn't matter. I don't really have an opinion on that. I said I was gonna do OPQ, but nobody's doing OPQ right now. Very sad, man. Very sad that my favorite party quest is not that popular. What are some... Oh, you mean like the ones in Zipangu? Yeah, I think that's pretty cool. I think Dark Scrolls will eventually come out, but they'll come out as like... I think Dark Scrolls will be the start of like pay to win, if that makes sense. You can probably only get Dark Scrolls through like Gachapon, knowing Nexon. It won't immediately be available, but they'll eventually like release them. And the only way you can get them is by rolling Gachapon tickets to begin with. Not being able to find people to play with is just the regular private server experience. True. I've had a lot more success in the past. Well, I feel like people do OPQs more when when there's an event going on, which there is an event going on, but I guess the event isn't good enough. Usually people wait for like the Maple Weapons event. Speaking of which, maybe I should go check and see my other characters and see if they have any Maple Weapons remaining that I can use. Bako JN, all good takes, all pretty good takes. What's this dumbass talking about? This is Chrono Story. Okay, clearly this is not Chrono Story. Chrono Story next week though. Wait, gacha tickets aren't from mob drops usually? Not in the main game. Gacha tickets being mob drops was like a private server thing, and then it eventually also became a Chrono Story thing. But in the original game, Gachapon never dropped from mobs. That was only for like private servers. Okay, fine. Fine. You literally asked so many times that I feel obliged to give it a shot. Fine. We'll fucking go. We'll go to EPQ. We'll go to EPQ. We'll go motherfucking EPQ. I also need a vote. Did I already vote on this character? I guess I already did. Fine, we'll go to motherfucking EPQ then. What if they made cash shop item sets that are only and uniquely obtained through PQ bosses? Cash shop item sets? Like cosmetics through bosses? Or PQs? Like slime shoes or what? Mushroom Castle not old school in my opinion. Yeah, it kind of aligns with like the Yvonne, Iran, Cygnus Knight era, which is kind of like pushing Big Bang. Fine, we'll do EPQs, man. Actually, Joni, I thought of this from the idea you gave me. Don't take this as what I want, but what if stars were equipable, but you needed to keep getting more to upgrade the attack on it? Ooh, that would make it like a reboot thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like a linear progression thing. I don't know if people would like that. Mush Kingdom and Kerning Square type areas were a mistake. Interesting take. I don't necessarily disagree. I'm not a fan of Mushroom Kingdom, though. Will anyone else be at EPQ? We're gonna have to find out. I fucking hope there's somebody at EPQ. Oh, wait a minute. I didn't even send the right short. I sent fucking Odd Pouts short. Whoops. Here. This is the actual short. Weird retcons to Victoria Island. Yeah, they kind of added it just randomly into Victoria Island, like that new place, Forgotten Woods or whatever it's called, Forgotten Forest. Why is the title Classic Maple Cooked? Just clickbait. Just clickbait. Also, it's more of an advertisement for me to say you're gonna want to be in tomorrow's stream. Tomorrow at around, supper time, dinner time, early late night. Me and Cuisine, we're gonna be doing a discussion, shooting the shits with the homies about Classic Maple. And we'll be talking more about Classic Maple. If you're here last week on Friday, you're not gonna want to miss this Friday's live stream. Well, welcome, my guy. Now that you're here, you may as well stick around for a little bit. They made a Maple theme park MMO? What? Imagine if they added quest lines like Mush Kingdom that you can do from level 20 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 60, 60 to 80, all the way to 200 like in GMS. And then people will just do the quest lines and not actually play the game. As in, like, go discover shit and train. But I do agree there should be more party quests. More variety is always nice. They can't keep the original art style because I'm pretty sure all the people who did the original art style are doing something else, or they retired, or they don't give a fuck about MapleStory anymore. The Friday discussions are fire. Listen to them on my long weekend drives. Appreciate you, Brandon. Your name does sound familiar, so shoutouts to my boy Brandon. We'll see you on Friday. Wasn't Mushroom Kingdom when they started doing all the story things and they just end up space skipping and then blew up the size of the game? Oh, like it bloated the game file size. Yeah, because Max, you know what's gonna happen. Keep travel times. I'll die on this hill. I agree. Make it so that traveling somewhere gives benefit. It's like beneficial to travel somewhere. It'll be hard to find a benefit besides, oh, you can hang out with the homies in the bus, but I don't know. They should have gotten you to do it. Yeah, for real, they should have gotten you to do it. That exists in Modern Maple, right? You can design your own house and shit in Modern MapleStory. Ship-based shops? Ooh, now you're cooking. And imagine every ship is just like it's like randomized. Like back in, remember in Temple of Time, there's like that chest area where you can like buy certain items through that shop. What if every shop had like a merchant that randomized items every time you used it? Yo, now we're cooking. Now we're actually cooking. Let me buy a couple of these. 30 and then another 300. CJ, yo, they gotta hire you for Classic Maple, CJ. Now, how do I get to Ellen Forest? Oh, right, this way. Yeah, I saw that. I wasn't expecting Bower. Oh, so you did take the bus. Bro, you are so broke in Chrono Story. What happened? Oh, we don't roll for stats on crit. You don't have to. It's confirmed that you don't have to roll for stats. Which is another thing I want to discuss with Cuisine, so let me go write that down right now. Before I forget. No dice roll at the beginning. By the way, I'm trying to get suggestions on what me and Cuisine should talk about. In terms of what we know about the game so far, like the changes that we know about the game so far, if you want me and Cuisine to discuss it, let me know. There's too much RNG in this game. I can't even imagine adding it to the shops. No, it's more like a bonus little. It's like a bonus little surprise, man. People like RNG. You know, modern Maple is just all RNG. They just keep adding more ways to RNG or RNG. And then you'll get nerds who will just always be, though you'll definitely have like Crimson Balrog farmers who will just, all they'll do the whole day is they just wait for the boat. And they just try to buy things in the shop. And guess what they should do with the shop? They should make the shop have limited quantity items. So the first person who fucking clicks the shop gets the items. Does that make sense? It's like an FM shop. You know what I mean? Maybe there's only like 5 scrolls in the shop. Whoever enters the fucking NPC first, buys the item first, he gets it, bro. Tell me I'm not fucking cooking. What is the topic of the video? We don't really have a title for the video, but it's going to be a tier list of every single Maple Classic change that we know so far. Okay? So that it can include class changes, that can include QOL changes, that can include a lot of stuff. Increased EXP gain member in the party. Yep, I've written that down, David. I play for... Oh, yeah, I got it. Yeah. Bring back Rolling for Stats. Rolling for Stats is iconic, I think. Personally, I would want them, but I know a lot of people won't, so it'll be an exciting thing to talk about tomorrow. Have a bag. Exactly. Have like a arrow bag or like a ninja star bag. I wouldn't mind that. Reminds me of how WoW Classic recipes... Oh, really? That show's annoying? You think so? Imagine if you can pay to just have your FM shop on the boat for a day. Bro, you are cooking. You are cooking, my G. Nah, MapleStory could do so many things. Which is why I'm disappointed, because the current changes that they've added to MapleStory right now in Classic World, bro... Oh my god, these guys are high level. But I can still hit them. What the fuck? Like, MapleStory could make so many cool changes, and I'm upset that they don't decide to make the cool changes. They just make, like, random-ass changes for the sake of changing something. That's how it feels. That's how Classic Maple feels right now. Alright. We'll wait here until I'll hang out with you guys until somebody invites me to a party. Just gonna get bot farms, I suppose. But then if that's the case, wouldn't that be really fucking easy to find and ban those bots? Because like, where else are they gonna be? They're gonna be in every single channel of the ships. Ban them then. Just get a GM to post up on every single channel. Maybe not every single channel, but like just be posted up at the ship. See who the hell's fucking botting. What if you want to roll, but you're able to lock values as you roll, i.e. you want to 4 luck and you see it, you can lock it and keep rolling? That's actually kind of genius. I like that idea. Because that would make it faster. You just lock the luck, and it's also kind of like you kind of have to understand what's going on, right? You lock the 4 luck, then you eventually get 4 dex. You lock the 4 dex, then you get like 4 strength, and then boom, lock that shit too. GG. Rolling for stats is a waste of time, especially if you're trying to roll for a good IGN. Then you choose what do you go for. Clearly, you go for the IGN first, and then you roll for your stats. But again, it just sounds to me that you're just like your opinion comes from what you want, and I guess every opinion comes from what we want. But that would apply, with that logic, that would mean that I have my opinions on what I want too. So is it really a stupid idea, or is it just, from your perspective, a stupid idea? The weapon mastery changes are great, at least. I'm going to be honest with you, I don't really know much about the weapon mastery changes, but from what I've heard, it seems to be all right. Okay, maybe the shop can be very rare then. Maybe not every, because you know how not every single Crimson Balrog exists on an Orbis boat. Maybe not every single boat ride could have the special shop guy. Know what I'm saying? Maybe that's what you could do. Playing MapleStory itself is a waste of time. Go roll the dice, homie. My boy Red Lego. My boy Red Lego with the one-liners. I agree. We're here to waste time. You know what I'm saying? Oh, just lock one stat? Alright, fair enough. Give the ability to lock one stat. Is anyone even in here? Or am I literally waiting for nothing? David, this is all your fucking fault. Could be weird equipment, yeah, it could be like collectibles, could be anything. It doesn't have to be scrolls. It could be maybe they can add like elixirs or power elixirs. You know, the choices are endless. I just love how we like immediately just go assume to bots. Nope, bots would ruin that. Motherfucker, bots will ruin the game regardless. Ban who? I haven't seen anything crazy in the chat yet to ban. Snowboards? Bro, we get enough snowboards for mob drops. Free unagis? Yeah, like what if the boat just sold like cheaper pots? And it's like a place to just refresh your shit. Oh, ban David. God, like nobody's here, bro. Nobody's here, bro. Looking fresh as fuck. Can't even do nothing. All right, David. We're going back. We're going back to fucking. Bro, yo, if the shop. If the Orbis boat shop sold Gachapon tickets, that would be sick. I ain't rolling shit, Fuego. I'ma lock in and insta AP reset, have fun rolling the dice. What if AP reset cost like 20 bucks? Would you still insta AP reset? But to each their own. You make a good point, though. I'll definitely just disregard... I'll disregard, the dice rolling to just claim my IGNs, and then once I do claim my IGNs, then I'll do the dice rolling, and then delete. That's why you need 2 accounts, baby. So you can do that shit properly. Do whatever you want, man. This is all just speculative. Nothing that we talk about might be true in the actual game. Why do they put a wait time on boat rides anyways? To just make it feel more realistic. I'm grabbing my names and buying AP resets. $20 nothing, we adults now, based. I'm going strength bend, so as long as I hit 5 or 4, I'm fine. Okay, yeah, word. Personally, I want... Oh, wait, let me just enter this fucking boat again. Damn it, man. Today was a big fucking nothing stream. But, whatever. At least we got to hang out. You had the name Light in Scania. I legit skipped school for it, and then I lost the account. Bro, come on. Light is an amazing IGN. And I'm not trying to, you know, say anything here, but you probably could have sold that name for a lot of money. Even right now, it would probably go for a lot of money. Bro, who cares about IGN? Just be XXX Dex XXX or whatever. You'd be surprised on how many people care about IGNs. You'd be surprised. I played Crusader back in the day. You'd go Crusader again. Crusader seems pretty fun. Crusader seems buffed. The axe seems pretty good. I'm going for John Maple Story. I'm going for my typical. It would be nice to have IGNs, but I'm not really focused on IGNs for this game. I'm just more focused on streaming my perspective. Yeah, we got Classic. We got Classic for the IGN, the great IGN race to begin once more. Bandit do be looking nice. Yeah, that's for sure. Bandit is a pretty popular pick that people have been saying they're gonna go. Fire Poison as well. Crossbowman as well, funnily enough. 5 skin. You could probably get it. You could probably get it, my G. All right, I think for today we're just gonna kill Pixies. I don't think anyone's doing OPQ, sadly. Bro. I don't care anymore. I'm gonna go kill Pixies. Depends on if you want to pay the thief tax. Yep. I'll be paying the thief tax in terms of just spending a fuck ton of time funding my Dexless Sin. Does anyone know if there's a minimum length for IGNs? I think it's like 10 characters or something like that, or 11 characters. I don't know if they'll bring that for Classic. I don't know what they'll do with Classic. Nobody pulled up to OPQ, but they sure pulled up to the stream. Facts, facts. Whoever snipes the name Darius better make an Axator or I'm gonna be pissed. Fucking... Dude, they better. Imagine playing like, I don't know, like a priest and your name is Darius. Shameful. Okay, we're just gonna go to the fucking Pixies. The Real Troller Bear, what's up? Oh, minimum. I thought you said maximum, sorry. Minimum is 4, yeah. However, I did see a fucking IGN, the IGN cat, like this. There's somebody in Scania right now, in Retail Maple. There's somebody with the IGN cat in fucking Scania. How? How? There's a lot of people who are going to be sniping good names and then just quitting. There's going to be a lot of people doing that. Hacker. Yeah, that's a rare pull right there. Impossible IGN, more like. I wonder if IGN availability is going to be shared with Modern if it's in the same client. I've been wondering this the day that Classic Maple was announced, and we still don't know. We still don't know if it's gonna be, you know, separate or the same. Who here would buy an IGN for money? That's another poll. Let's do another poll. Would you buy an IGN for money? I'll answer first. I would never fucking shill money for an IGN. It's not that important. But a lot of people these days would spend money on an IGN. If somebody snipes Cutie Patootie, I'm gonna lose it. Is that what you want? Well, you just made the chances of somebody sniping that IGN just that much higher, but by saying it out loud. I'll get mad rich. My man is an opportunistic man. You'd sell an IGN? Okay, I think everyone would pay $5 for the IGN Fox if it was even possible. Small amount, but not a lot. Fuck my life. People who want cool IGNs are usually cock-sucking attention whores. Way to really just say it like it is, huh? Hey man, I got a good IGN. I got a good IGN in Modern Maple. I didn't buy it though. Got that shit myself, baby. Twerk Nation. Don't tell me you're actually going Twerk Nation on Maple Classic. The IGN auction house. You know, I did sell a couple IGNs through the IGN auction house. I just don't like how much fucking tax reduction there was, man. They taxed the shit out of you with fees with that IGN sailing thing. It was some bullshit. Fucking Nexon is so greedy, man. It's actually unreal. Oh man, I'm getting pissed thinking about it. I wanted to make a video on the fucking IGN auction house and just be upset for like 5 minutes straight about how fucking god-awful the fee rates are. I'd rather put my IGN in my native language so it's easy to follow country. I wonder if that'll be, like, possible. To, like, be able to name your IGN, like, multiple languages, or if they'll just keep it to English. Like Leaf Stories, they'll just keep it to English. Yeah, Fat Girl Lover 69. We'll be seeing you on Classic soon. How do you trust they won't just lock you out of the associated email account after giving up the dough? Oh, you mean like, how do you know, like, they could scam. They could definitely scam. That is a possibility that you're just gonna have to take the risk for, Isaac. Some things maybe you can talk about in your video, balancing Holy Symbol and Warrior Final Attack. I can't talk about balancing Holy Symbol in the video because we don't know what they're gonna do with Holy Symbol. Maybe they'll leave it as is, maybe they won't. I need stuff that's already been confirmed to talk about. So for Warrior Final Attack, we'll be talking about Warrior Final Attack tomorrow. Release timing, again, we'll have another live stream where it's just speculation. Tomorrow's live stream we're going to be talking about the changes that already exist. Maybe next week, next Friday's live stream can be talking about speculation and what we would want to see in the game. But if you ask Cuisine, I can already tell you what Cuisine's going to say is, just keep it the same. Don't change anything is what he's going to say, and then the live stream's going to end quick. But I do have a lot of things that I personally want to say in terms of what should be changed. No, it's all good, man. We already have a thumbnail prepared for tomorrow. I'm not gonna show chat though. You're just gonna have to wait until tomorrow pulls up. My ideas were more on how you think it should be. Yeah, so how I think it should be will be another live stream. It'll be a separate live stream. Well, honestly, I feel like the best day to do that is just next Friday. And then this Friday is just for the current changes. I feel like the online beta would be different from the Netk Cafe build. I think so too. I think it'll be different. It better be different, bruh. Come on. It better be different. Hey, the thumbnail's fire. It's all good. We're making good use of it. Aww. Fuck my life. I fell, man. Like an idiot. Guys, take Deeve. Johawk will buy it for $500. He told me. All right, bro. Way to fucking way to fucking just make me lose my one IGN that I'm trying to get. Only change I'm holding out for is Final Attack. I won't give up hope until the game releases. For every warrior's sake out there, I hope Final Attack gets changed to something good. Honestly, I think the best thing to do with Final Attack is just to... This is just spoilers, but... You know how Quick Draw works in Chrono Story? I think Final Attack should just work how Quick Draw works in Chrono Story. I hope I get the IGN Cody. Bro is gonna be slandering Cody's name in Classic Maple, and I respect it. 346 ask. He ain't letting up. He ain't letting up on the dice. I just want the IGN Nyan. You're a Korea boo, brother. You're filthy Korea boo, brother. Final Attack was never good to begin with, so I don't care if it's that useless once again. I have similar sentiments. Final Attack was pretty bad, but even Artale was pretty good. I really liked how Artale did Final Attack. I wouldn't mind if... they literally just fixed Final Attack in Artale. So if Maple Classic just does what Artale does, that would work too. I love Cody as in Cody as in like the NPC, the event NPC guy. I don't understand the logic of keeping it bad. I also agree. I feel like Final Attack should be worth using, but as we speak now, that shit ain't worth putting a single point into. Who's getting Fangblade though? Probably some nerd. Probably some fucking nerd on the Reddit or on the Discord. It makes me worry about their changes when they somehow make skills like Final Attack even worse. Yeah, welcome back, Kuja Pirate. Yeah, man. Currently, it's not looking good. That's what I'd say. And I really hope they change something for the... I really hope they're cooking. You know what I'm saying? I really hope that they were rage baiting with this playtest just to see if people like really don't like something so they can get rid of it. I mean, we say that, but what would your response be, right? Yo, 346, what would your response be if the game comes out and it looks exactly the same as the playtest? Yo, what up, Mono? Are we doomers now? Nah, we clickbaiting. But tune in for tomorrow's live stream, Mono, because we gonna be discussing Classic a lot. Nothing really new. It's just we be responding to what the people online have to say. And a lot of people got a lot of shit to say. Kind of like how there's a controllers debate going on in Smash Melee, man. People just got a lot of stuff to say. That's all, including myself. Yo, Air Force, welcome back, Air Force. I don't care. I'm playing Keck. Agreed. I'm in the same boat. I'll be playing. We as in the Maple community, I suppose. Or if you're talking about who's gonna be talking, we as in me and my boy Cuisine, aka Red Snowshoes, will be talking about. Just like the classic world changes that already exist, and we'll be tier listing all the changes. Some changes will be good, some changes will be shit. And everyone will be disagreeing. Don't get me started on that one. I really don't care, dog. I'm playing. Yeah, I think most of us will be playing regardless of how they fucking changed the game. The Magic the Gathering Hasbro Wizards of the Coast debacle. I have not. You talked about it for an hour on stream. You want to die, really? Maybe I have to go watch that VOD. Is the VOD still available for your stream, Mono? Yo, what up, Derek? What's going on in Smash Brothers Melee? I used to play a long time ago. People just debating about cheaty controllers. And how, you know, some people think it should be banned. Some people think that everyone should just get a cheaty controller, etc., etc. When I go to the PC Cafe next week, I'll write in my survey to go to youtube.com/@JoeHawk360 for more feedback. My fucking boy Derek, bro. Yes, thank you. I'll be awaiting. I'll be awaiting next on. They really gotta check out what I gotta say, man. You know, Joe Hawk got a lot to say in this Maple world. And I don't think I honestly think I'm doing more positive than negative. That's not the ego speaking. I think that's the experience speaking. Sounds good. Sounds good. Just let me know. Let me know, Cuisine. I'll be looking at chat. Maple Island will be hell the first 24 hours, probably. Yeah, it's gonna be a lag fest. I think what they did to Mango is dirty, not gonna lie. They egged him on and let him hang out to dry. Bro, I've been saying that since the day Mango got fucking canceled. I have been believing and saying that they fucked Mango. Okay, even when all the other homies that I have, even all the other Melee homies are like, yo, what Mango did was fucked up. I never believed that, bro. I think it was way out of proportion, and they wanted to fucking, I don't know what kind of agenda these Melee heads are on, or you know, the Reddit side of Melee. I don't know what kind of agenda they're on, but as soon as Mango got fucking banned, do you know how many fucking comments there were of people just like trauma dumping about why they fucking hate Mango? It's like, bro, why did you wait until Mango got banned to say all that shit? You're pathetic. You're no different than some of these fucking people commenting about Maple Story Classic. You're just pathetic. Sorry, man. I hate to be so brunt. I hate to be so aggressive. But it pisses me off seeing this shit. What did Mango do? He did some shit on a non-Melee stream. He got really drunk on a non-Melee stream, and what he did that day, a lot of people were watching, and then he got canceled. Because the internet was like, we must cancel this guy. And then they did. Across Hasbro's entire portfolio, allegedly when companies shit the bed, Hasbro has been emergency launching Magic products to patch up holes in other companies. Oh, so they use Magic the Gathering as like a crutch or what? Ludwig is dumb as fuck, but so is Mango. Deserved, and I'm a Mango fan. I think Ludwig is dumber than Mango. I think we already knew Mango was dumb. You know what I mean? So that's why I think... That's the difference. We already knew Mango was dumb. Like, that's what also made him Mango, though. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what makes people like him and hate him. The Mango situation is complicated. It is. And I'm not saying he shouldn't have been banned. Like, he definitely did fuck up. But I think it was blown out of proportion. And the fucking hate online after he got canceled, he just had to take it all. And I think that made things worse. And if you try to defend Mango, if you said anything positive about Mango in that time, bro, you got laid to hung dry on the fucking on the guillotine, man. If you said anything to try to defend Mango, that's what I fucking hate. Is you're either on this side, you're either fucking shilling on this side, or you're getting witch hunted for being wrong. That's the internet in the year 2026. Who's Stephanie Sue? Isn't that a mukbanger? Mango was my first Twitch sub. Yo, based. Nah, man. Mango is my favorite Melee player. I think until the day I die, I don't think anyone will ever get close to Mango's, like, reign of, you can consider it terror, you can consider it GOAT status, whatever it may be. I don't think there'll be another Mango player. Rat Monster's pretty sick, though. Wokies. That's the term these days, eh? I'm not too familiar with the terms, the terminology, man. I'm a boomer, trying to keep up. Mango, they're like my favorite fruit. My favorite fruit is probably either watermelon, strawberries, oranges. One of those three. Yeah, people hate nuance in the Reddits. Yeah, that's why I got permanently banned in a lot of subreddits. You're all pussies. Come Royals, I'll fund you. I'll think about it, Leo. I'll think about it, Leo. But I don't play on that one. There's nobody like him. There really isn't. Like, he feels human. He does not feel like a content creator. You can watch him play League of Legends right now, and he still feels like the same guy that he was 10 years ago. You know, when I think about, like, how I portray myself online, I use Mango as, like, one of my, you know, underlying inspirations for how I should, like, you know what I'm saying, compose myself and, you know, portray myself. You guys are doubters, gonna get wrecked so hard. Don't underestimate nostalgia. Same thing with OSRS. Nexon finally figured it out. They know nostalgia equals big money and people are ready to pay. Pro, I am in 100% agree with you. Blade of BOTK. I am in agreement with you. But I'm guessing you're not calling me a doubter. I'm sure you're on my side here. I said poggers in a group chat with two coworkers who were born in 2000s and they called me uncle. No shit. Poggers is like 2010 lingo, man. You're so behind, bro. I noticed it when you were still playing on this server, and you basically said everything that was godly was pog. And I'm like, okay, bro. I'm sorry, but you are clearly not a internet dwelling nerd who is chronically online, which is a good thing. Okay, saying that about HBox is crazy. I understand HBox's lame-ass game style, but I think I opened up to HBox. No Diddy. I think HBox is... He's not the GOAT, but he's one of the GOATs. You see the Mango influence? Yeah, I mean it's not hard. It's not hard to see it. I don't think I come off as a secretive person, so to speak. I think a lot of truths are spoken whenever my mouth opens. Here's the difference, man. I'm not gonna lie, but I will hide some of my truths. Does that make sense? I'm not gonna tell you everything. I'm gonna keep secrets. But I'm not gonna fucking lie, bro. Let's throw a pig head at HBox at Genesis. That might actually be a crime. HBox matured a lot as a person and has changed up his playstyle a lot. He has. You know, he has. He has. Totally agree. Fun fact, I actually liked HBox. I actually got into Melee thanks to HBox. And then when I really got into Melee is when I was like, okay, you know what? Mango's the GOAT. HBox was like my, my gateway drug into the Melee scene. Yeah, man, I think HBox is sick. Like, his gameplay is sick, and, like him as a person, he's sick. He's locked in, he's always, you know what I mean? Like, he has good takes. Yo, Bubble Theory. Do I say more? HBox smoked our weed and then forgot our names. Hashtag truth for real. Yeah, you 346 sounds like the guy. You do sound like you kind of left the scene back in the 2010s. Anything who reveals everything about themselves can't be trusted anyways. He's just overly dramatic for my taste. He is. But I think HBox is being real. When he's being, like, when he pops off, I think he's generally just popping off. Yeah, Mono plays classic, man. He pulled up to the stream a couple weeks ago. And it's been history ever since. Shoutouts to my boy Mono. Go check him out if you're into Melee stuff. He's got interviews at the ready, bro. He interviewed Zane like a week ago or something like that. Ken fanboy? Bro, did you know that Ken and Bomb Soldier faced in Japan earlier this year? I'm sure you heard of that. Bro is a Doc kid. Monotheon. He's a commentator, he's an interviewer, he's a Yoshi main. He's pretty relevant in the Melee scene right now, I'd say. He's just a Melee guy, he's just a little Melee guy. You made Ken his first Twitch emotes? What? Yo, that's so cool. You've been around the block, haven't you? The other day, yo, Red Lego, I don't know if you were there, Red Lego, but the other day Cosmos was in chat, the Smash Ultimate player. He says he's going to be playing Classic. So we probably have a couple Ultimate heads playing Classic. SFOP, shoutouts to SFOP. Ken still streams. He's been streaming recently. He's been playing Melee, actually, recently. Which is pretty cool. He got let go from Team Liquid, though, which is unfortunate. Smash players are the homies when it comes to art commissions. I didn't know that. Smash players do be consuming, if you know what I mean. They be buying controllers, they be buying boxes, they be buying, hey, they be consuming. Let's just say that. Your Unk status, yo, own it, man. Being Unk status, to me, that ain't an insult. Being an Unk means that you're wise, bruh, and you got history, and you got stories to share. Aaron. I know Aaron. FGC Aaron. We were playing Legends together right after Japan. That's hilarious. I hope Leffen plays Classic MS and then gets stuck in Orbis with no Mesos. Damn. That's quite evil. That's a quite evil thing to wish upon. To wish upon anyone. But I guess if it's Leffen, valid. Shoutouts to Bad Melee. Shoutouts to Scar and Toph. Yo, I'm getting hungry. I was thinking about trying to level up today, but I don't know, man. Without the OPQs, it's very hard to level. Didn't know what we had until it was gone. 100%, man. Like, the real question is, will we ever be able to peak again? Or are we just stuck thinking that what we had before was just, we'll never have it. We'll never have it as good as it was back then. Something deep down makes me think that, like, maybe it's possible to revive what made the scene so great. But I think the chances are quite low. Yeah, I'm gonna still play Melee. Hey, I'm always be playing Melee. I really don't give a fuck about any other, like... I cared about Ultimate because when I was playing Smash 4, I was excited to see what Ultimate had. But now that I've discovered Melee, I don't care about a Smash 6. I don't care about any new Smash game unless it's like some sort of like Melee-esque HD re-modernized Melee. If it's something like that, I might be interested. But otherwise, I'm sticking to Melee. You definitely think it could, but it probably won't. Yeah, so I feel the same way about Melee. Leffen would start crying about Maple and say it's a shit game like when his ass got kicked in Tekken. Bro, Leffen be playing every single fighting game, though. I respect that. Yeah, we're at like a dip, you know what I'm saying? The Melee stocks are at an all-time low right now, so the only place to go now is up. Because I don't think the game will die. Slippy, bro, as long as Slippy exists, the game will not die. Slippy is... Dude, I honestly think Slippy is better than League of Legends solo queue, and that's saying a lot. I'll tell you what's going to happen. Nexon is going to release Classic. It's going to be at and eventually die, but we still playing. But we still playing, baby. But we still playing. Joe Hawk meetup at Battle BC. This time for sure, man. I'm going to be communicating. Like, if I do go to Battle of BC this year, or any Smash tournament, I think there's enough Maple/Melee adjacent, like, individuals out there that we could probably just shoot the shits. I don't know, get like a fucking Maple Smash Melee blunt rotation going on, man. I'm down. Yeah, the deep Leffen bot is what you're referring to, CJ. Bro, I gotta go, bro. I gotta use it. I'm like contemplating whether I should go live on Twitch later. If I go live on Twitch later, it's either gonna be Pokemon or League of Legends. To anyone listening, I might go live later on the Twitch tonight. Thought I'd just throw that out there. What was the short I was gonna make again? I forget. I was gonna make a short today. Somebody in chat had mentioned it, but I already fucking forgot. Damn it. I forgot. I forgot what the short was. I'm going to have to do that, though. I'm going to have to make the short first, and then we'll think about any other stuff. It's one of the biggest esports, but every single champion has, like, 20 different bugs, and each installment decline is buggy in a unique way. 100%. The game is fun, though. Oh, each star is the day of the weekend. Okay, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, you reminded me. Make a short on the stars day of the week. Okay. What Pokemon game? I'm playing Pokemon Crystal Clear. It's like a ROM hack of Pokemon Crystal, where you can like start on whatever region you want and shit. Dota is dead. Rip to Dota. Alright, I'm gonna go soon. I'm gonna go at 75% EXP. So very soon here. Today was a bit of a short one, but we'll be back tomorrow, okay? If you want to catch me, either catch me tonight on Twitch, maybe, or catch me on Twitch tomorrow. I'm probably going to be playing League of Legends, or if Ranked is open for Smash Melee or Slippy, I might play some Ranked on Twitch tomorrow. But then in the evening, me and Cuisine will be going live, so stay tuned for that. How'd you get Crystal Clear on your 3DS? Oh, did you like hack it in? I play Falco in Smash Melee. I main Falco. I suck at every other character. Okay, that's it. That's it for today, guys. I feel like I'm missing something, but I don't think so. Thank you very much for watching. We'll be back tomorrow, you know, around the nighttime, for me and Cuisine. We're going to be doing the, live stream tomorrow. It's going to be a tier list, Classic Maple tier list. Yo, yeah, drop a like if you're listening. We'll be back. See you then. And Ed, I'll be working on the t-shirt at some point. I'm in the talks with my friend right now. We're going to be making a t-shirt, so don't forget it, baby. Peace. Peace out. Peace late. I would assume like around 7 p.m. Western Pacific time.